Hey Crusher, it's Matteo from GBP Crush here. How is it going? So in today's video, I'm excited to welcome you to the exclusive webinar on the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind. Today, as announced earlier on Facebook and via our mailing list, I will share with you my latest findings on what is now influencing rankings in the local three-pack based on my latest test and findings in this second half of 2024. Before we get started, let me share a couple of pieces of information about myself. If you don't know me, if you are new to the GMB Crush world, my name is Matteo and I started my SEO journey back in 1998. And like many of you, I faced multiple SEO challenges. You know, the algorithm keeps changing. You always need to refine your strategy, and the pressure and the stress sometimes speaks volumes. So in the last 3 years, Google Maps has becoming more and more important for everyone. So I started to focus more on it. I try to understand the top ranking factors and better ways of achieving the local three-pack rankings. And with the help of my team, we created the GBP Crush Chrome extension first, and then we translated some of the features of the extension into a real software application that helps you optimize how the GBP profile ranks, track rankings on the Google Maps, and access Google Business Profile, advanced statistics, and so on. So basically, yes, I fully embarked on a mission to discover the exact steps you need to succeed in local SEO, especially in Google Maps. Additionally, since 2009, I have been running SEO Heroes Bangkok, which is an SEO agency, having the opportunity to work on multiple local SEO campaigns for companies outside Thailand and in Thailand, for major brands like Nestlé, KFC, Cars24, Purina, and so on. Thanks to all of this experience, I have shaped my understanding of what drives the results in local SEO, leading me to the creation and refining of our local SEO tool, GMB Crush, and multiple SEOP documents and training appreciated by hundreds of GMB Crush students. Recently, as I continue to refine my strategy from January 2024, all my SEO efforts in the second half of 2024 culminated in the creation of the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind. Basically, what I have done, I kept testing, collecting data, and then using the insights to create a step-by-step process that we internally at GMB Crush call the GBP Ranking Catalyst process. The Catalyst document turned then into an actual SOP protocol that we use at GMB Crush to plan new upcoming features of the GMB Crush software and better optimize some of the GBP profiles we were working with to drive faster ranking results. But before we move on, let me share with you a funny story. A couple of weeks ago, I was playing video games with my daughter when something interesting caught my eyes. The game was called the Black Hole, and it made me smile. It basically made me remind of the outdated Google Business Profile ranking strategies I see all too often. I keep receiving messages on Facebook from frustrated user and agency every week. They tell me about how this and that SEO failed to deliver results after relying on outdated CTR tactics that drag them and their clients into a black hole of poor rankings and wasted effort. It sounds familiar? Well, if it does, this is the exact reason why I spend so much time recently creating a new ranking protocol, which I'm calling the GBP Ranking Catalyst. In short, I have created an SOP system that focuses on the most effective steps and removing unnecessary actions so that you can streamline the most important part of the process first and then refine the smaller details later. The GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind is designed to help you do just that. You will learn to focus only on what drives faster three-pack ranking results, save time, and increasing efficiency. Let me show you quickly how I applied the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind strategies to a group of highly competitive GBP niches struggling to gain visibility in the local three-pack. What I did here was basically running multiple isolated tests by implementing the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind strategies to ensure that each action was isolated and tracked to verify the impact on the ranking. After refining the steps and applying all the changes, we implemented the missing steps, and within an average of 4 to 5 weeks, we saw significant improvements in maps, search visibility, and rankings. The best part of this? Well, these techniques not only helped these local companies overcome barriers and achieve better three-pack ranking results, but also helped me and my team creating a more precise roadmap for necessary site changes giving clients more details and a better understanding of the work needed. And guess what? You can do the same. So let me give you now another example. One of my clients, a law firm in Vegas, working in a highly competitive niche, struggled to gain visibility. So using the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind strategies, we saw significant improvements in their local search visibility and rankings. You can see the results by yourself. In just 5 weeks' time, we were able to move the 3-pack ranking needles. So if you are wondering what we have done, I will now share more details. So please stick with me. For the first time, we began the GBP audit by collecting not only all the necessary data, but we started to dig deeper into the website of each competitor to discover content and entity gaps. So for the first time, we didn't optimize the GBP profile as a single entity, but worked in parallel, focusing on website content using the full optimization protocol of the GBP Catalyst program. That's when we saw faster 3-pack ranking movements, basically a sign that we were moving our steps in the right direction. We applied then the same strategies to all the other niches to validate our optimization steps. But what exactly have we done there, and why it did produce such results? As you may have noticed, in some competitive niches, the Google Maps algorithm is now rewarding a certain type of GBP listing that grows by authority on both the Google Business Profile and the website. So as I was intrigued by this, I spent then additional extra hours with my team crawling and analyzing the most dominant GBP profiles and their websites, which led me to discover a common pattern that Google is now rewarding. The results, well, Google is now rewarding certain patterns between the details in your Google Business Profile and now the content of your site, the URL structure and your topical structure score against the competition to determine which GBP site has the highest topical authority score. The most important part is you cannot get both scores to match unless you work in parallel on the GBP and the site to connect the dots. Let me share a couple of details more with you. So what we have done, we took all the data from our research. We built a ChatGPT agent that was simply learning from the findings and helping us in determining the top optimization elements you need to leverage to align your GBP profile. And this resulted in a final formula that we used to create an additional custom GPT able to replicate our findings and guide the user from the start to the end of the process. This is where hours of tests and ranking results have been compiled into the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind. The truth is the Maps algorithm is changing fast, it keeps changing fast, and that's why I keep testing and updating our community with the latest insights and strategies. All right, so let me go straight to the point of today's offer, as today I have opened it up with my team the entire process to our GMB Crush community so that you can access my findings, the tools, and replicate the process by literally following what I have done. Well, I don't know if this is for you, so let me go straight to the point. So if you decide to take this seriously and access the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind today, you will get number one, unfiltered access to the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind. So you will gain full access to all the 17 in-depth video lessons and step-by-step guidance. Number two, I will let you access my custom trained GPT tools so that you can streamline and speed up the optimization process of your GBP clients. Number three, you can get an extra GBP optimization SOP document, an exclusive document with the most impactful additional steps for fast ranking improvements that I use in our daily operation. And number four, as many of you request this, I will let you access to my favorite white label GBP services. You will get access to the white label GBP services I use in combo with the GBP Ranking Catalyst strategies to outshine the competition. Let me now show you quickly what others are saying about the GMB Crush, our software, and our video trainings. As you know, from the very beginning in the local SEO scene, GMB Crush drove but let me now show you quickly what others are saying about GMB Crush, our trainings, and our software. As you know, from the very beginning in the local SEO scene, GMB Crush drove an impact on hundreds of people seeking to get results in the local 3-pack. We received countless positive feedback from the GMB Crush users who have applied our strategies and using the GMB Crush software to crush the competition in the local trade pack. Before jumping to the end of the webinar, I want to also remark what you will get once you join the GBP Catalyst Ranking Mastermind. So once you join the Mastermind, you will not only get access to the video lessons and the custom GPT tools that we build, but you will also get access to our favorite list of white label GBP services. So basically, we are using these done-for-you services in combo with all the optimization steps from the GBP Ranking Catalyst Mastermind. Many of you asked for this, so we compile a list of white label GBP services that we are using in our daily operations. Okay, so if you're ready to move on, you can access all of this at the regular pricing of just $194.99. And if you are already a GMB Crush user, you can access it for just $134.99. If you are a GMB Crush user, you can simply log in inside your GMB Crush account, visit the bonus resources section, click to upgrade, and access the Catalyst Mastermind immediately, gaining some extra free GMB Crush credits too. So hurry up, this offer won't be available at this price again. And if you want to get straight access to the offer, please follow the link from the webinar, and I'll see you in the other side. Cheers.